TIE Industrial is a provider of services in parts and aftermarket automated industrial manufacturing. So more or less, we repair and refurbish and perform services at our customer sites of equipment that are used in CNC products, CNC systems, robotic manufacturing systems, and we have service offerings that stretch from all OEMs, where we focus on FANUC, which is the largest OEM in the space, and really have honed in our capabilities in specifically our testing capabilities across the board. And it's been working with TIE has been a very, very experienced in that. TIE is the foremost expert in our space. So. We were facing several different challenges with our technology platform at the time. TIE is a family of companies, 3 different companies really in 3 different locations with 3 different systems. One of the locations had an antiquated DOS-based system that was becoming very, very difficult to maintain, as well as obviously business and technology risk that went along with it. It's a smaller one of our businesses, and we realized that to ever get a consolidated operation and an integrated operation that would be scalable to both organic growth, but also growth in acquisition or other industries, we needed a modern system that allowed for a consistent platform across all locations. And we decided to start with our first location, which was our DOS-based system. That was, something that we were able to get a lot of wins from outside of, efficiency gains and things like that with a new platform, but also reduce our technology exposure, risk exposure. And we more or less started there. And we were seeking to, allow for a smoother operation in terms of our work order fulfillment, or quoting, our ability to provide information outside of the 4 walls of our building to our customers, to our sales reps, and really that was kind of the impetus for why we went along with the project. Right, so we were using a whole smattering of software before Odoo. I had mentioned we had a DOS-based system, which Odoo replaced, Salesforce, 2 different instances of QuickBooks, a handful of internally built applications based off of Access with SQL backend, and also middleware software. So currently, our Odoo platform, like I said, replaced the DOS-based system, but also integrates with Salesforce, and it passes customer information back and forth to our other 2 businesses that use Salesforce. So eventually Odoo will take over the application environment in both of those other businesses. But right now, the key piece that we really need is integration with Salesforce. From a long-term perspective, or I call it a next step perspective, we're also looking at integrating it with QuickBooks. Organizationally, what we had in mind was a one company culture, one company operation. We want similar standardized processes across all of our different business lines, all of our different locations, all of our different teams, and without having a consolidated system, that was very difficult. So organizationally, what we're seeking to really consolidate any type of shared services offerings / load balance teams that have capabilities in areas outside of their existing system or their existing business, that we could help, again, flex where there's a need or a demand, and furthermore, just gain more efficiencies. The DOS-based system was very easy to gain efficiencies with, given that it was highly manual. We had paper cards that were passed through the warehouse, which is essentially a work order management system, physical work order management system. So reducing the amount of paper, reducing the amount of time that people needed to touch something, having to reduce the amount of research that was required to dig out, old hard cards from old jobs and see what was said on it. Now we have the ability to put everyone's notes in the same place, easily pull up a record, do fast searches, have pictures, have things beyond just records of a specific work order, but that extend into our part master records and our knowledge base. So really understanding that Odoo was a platform for us to really step into the modern era of technology and ERP systems. Kind of give you the before and after in terms of working with Bista. So we selected Bista originally because we were really looking for a partner that we felt comfortable, knew what they were doing. TIE is by far and away not experts in Odoo. We are not experts in ERP implementations. We are not experts in pretty much everything that Bista is. So what we were looking for is an expert in those areas that could help lead our project in a way that we would end up being very successful in the platform itself, but also getting there. And so their technical and process expertise. Bista was really presented as a partner, not just a vendor to us. And really their advisory in the way that they would say, hey, here's your problem, here's what a good solution would be, or this is what we've seen in the past, or here's a module that you might not be aware of, right? So when we selected Bista, it was really those key pieces. And then after working with Bista, those areas definitely shined big time, especially the technical expertise area. But also, the team itself was very high performing. I don't think there was a single member of any team that I did not enjoy working with, as well as be very impressed with their capabilities, whether it be technical or non-technical. I've been impressed with, or our team has been impressed with every resource that we've worked with so far. And the quality of the project and the quality of the system itself has been enhanced greatly since Bista's involvement in our project. And I think the one piece from a management perspective that I personally am very grateful for is that the Bista team are very, very great partners to TIE, and the way that we interact with each other is not you wouldn't feel that Bista is a different organization. Bista is more of a team within TIE, and whether it be from our support perspective or a new project perspective or account management perspective, the Bista team is very good at partnering with us or their clients, because it doesn't seem like they're out to do what's best for Bista. It seems like they're out to do what's best for TIE, which is great.